Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back.
Today's episode is going to be quite fun because we have whiteboards.
We've got the whiteboards ready.
We're going to
rate
all of the, drum roll please, all of the, what would you say, health, beauty, cosmetic procedures that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
And then also talk about like the weirdest ones that we've heard of and sort of share opinions on that.
And if we would or wouldn't try it. Because some are a bit fucking...
Yeah.
How you going? But
you're listening to Live and Let Be with Live and Be.
Two girls thinking out loud as we wing it through our late 20s. Winging it can be scary, but being your own limitation is even scarier.
Every experience is an opportunity to level the fuck up, but sometimes you gotta live
and just let things be.
So think of this pod as a bear it all,
debrief dumping ground, a judgment-free sounding board for all of us going through it.
Stick around and let's
figure this shit out together.
Right, well, we best be getting straight into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So as you guys may have figured, may or may not have figured, B and I have a lot in common, and colonics is one of the things. Now, if you
it bonded us.
Yeah.
We were in the room together. No. We almost were.
Almost. I was like, come with me. I'll go with you.
Yeah, no. Olivia gave me her little record.
I tell you what, if there's anything to do with digestion and like being regular and just, wiping the slate clean, I will know about it.
Cleansing your inner self, as some would say.
Oh, should we give them like a little bit of a explanation what a colonic actually is?
Yeah, because people think, I feel they don't actually know there are a lot of benefits other than just thinking,
oh yeah, I'm going to get the shit sucked
out of me.
Wait, you don't actually get it sucked. Or did you?
What?
Wait, you went to the same place as me.
I have. Okay.
Wait, tell them what it is.
Yeah. Let's. I'm getting distracted. I have been to another one before I went to the same one as you.
Right.
And I'll explain the differences. But let's just explain what a colonic is. So it's called colon hydrotherapy or colon irrigation. So a colonic is a procedure that involves flushing out the colon with water to remove waste and toxins. It is typically performed by a trained therapist using specialized equipment. The goal is to cleanse the large intestine and promote digestive health. So it's basically improving your digestion, increased energy, reduce your bloating and gas.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
Yeah. So there's a lot of benefits, but some people they get grossed out by it.
Yeah.
Which I can understand.
Yeah, of course. It's something that involves your literal asshole. Can I say that? I don't know.
I thought you were going to try and say a better word.
But then I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
We're all maybe adults.
Yeah.
Sorry. Should we have made a disclaimer? We may be talking about MA 15 plus.
Yeah. Disclaimers that obviously this is like injectable. So if some people have like wheezy tummies hearing this sort of stuff. So disclaimer, we will be talking about some injectables, obviously procedures that might make you feel weird.
Yeah.
So
strap in.
Yeah.
I feel like we say strap in every episode.
Well,
at least
gotta be strapped.
Promoting safety. Safe listening.
Okay. So
usually if you're feeling bloated, you haven't gone to the toilet in a few days, that's usually the first reason why you think of a colonic. For me anyway, I was like, somebody get that girl some help.
See, the reason I thought of it was I thought I had like a parasite.
Didn't you come back from a trip?
Yeah, from Europe, and I just could not like go to the bathroom regularly over there.
And that's normal though when you travel.
But then I'm like, it's usually the first couple of days. So I find when you fly, and then it takes a while for your body to get used to it. But then I was like, no, this is the whole 3 weeks or a month I was away. So I'm like, maybe there's like a parasite in there, which is something that happens.
Do parasites block it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And the colonic gets rid of the parasite.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, it wasn't confirmed, but that's why I went, because I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Once you have sort this out.
Once you have that in your brain.
Yeah.
That would gross you out and you're like, nah, let's go deal with it.
Nasty.
All right. Should we get straight into the rating? Let's rate this.
And then we can maybe, like, should we discuss how it works or not?
Yeah, I reckon we'll break down the reasons why we've given it a rating.
Okay.
Okay. Don't look in the mirror.
Oh, yeah.
There's a mirror that sits behind my chair so that...
Oh, I'm actually intrigued at what you're going to say.
It's out of 10, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Show each other?
Show the camera and then each other.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
What did you do? 9 out of 10? I did 8 out of 10.
Not bad. Quite close.
Yeah.
All right. Break it down.
I said 8 because, well, I think you need to do a few. Like, I did 2 straight, like, after each other, and to get maybe the full effect of, like, the energy side of things as well. I definitely felt better. Like, I felt like it made me feel better, but I don't know. I just thought 8 is the same number. Wasn't a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wasn't a 9 out of 10.
It's not a 10 out of 10 based on the few uncomfortabilities about it. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Uncomfortable. God. My vocabulary is expanding doing this.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Trying to expand it. But I didn't find it it's definitely uncomfortable at times.
Let's paint a little bit of a picture.
Paint the picture.
So you walk in and look, the place that we both went to, it's like a suburban house. So it was a bit risky, but not really, because it's turned into professional practice. Anyway.
Yeah.
Walk into
and he's been doing it for like 30 plus years.
Yeah. You go in, there's a big plastic. Is it plastic?
Yeah.
There's a big bed. It's like almost like how would you explain it? Like,
so it's like a toilet, but mixed with how women sit giving birth.
Yes.
Like you sit that way.
Yes.
But it's like you're sitting on the toilet as well. Because there's a hole, as in like when you'd sit on the toilet, there's like a just one sort of hole, but your legs go up as if you're
in stirrups.
Yeah, in stirrups.
He goes, all right, here's your gloves. Here's your Vaseline. Anyway, it's quite an intimate experience between you and yourself when he leaves the room.
He obviously explains everything really well and makes you feel comfortable. And he's like, okay, so that you have this little tube that you insert in your bum, like comfortably, so you can.
Sorry, why are we giggling? Like we're adults.
I know, we need to grow up. But so then you put it in, you get comfy, you sit on where the hole is if you're about to go to the bathroom. So you're just sitting there, have your legs up, and then you have a sheet over you. So you can't see anything, and then you have a shirt on. So then you're basically just laying back, and you're meant to just relax as best as you can.
It is tough. It is a tough situation to relax.
Yeah.
And there are other places that, you have the, what would you call it? The person sit with you.
You the whole time. That's what I had the first time. But I got more out of the one we went to, because the first one, they put the tube, and what can come out is just this, like the size of the tube.
What?
So it's not getting the full effect of like cleaning your intestines and stuff.
So the one that you went to is like a vacuum sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas the one that we've both been to, it's like a mixture of like pushing water
and then naturally
you release around the tube. Like
that part really
wigged me
out, the thought of that.
But when he was explaining it too, he's like, you can hear the water in like the pipes and stuff that are to the left of you where he like turns the taps on and all that stuff. So you can hear this flow of water and it kind of feels like cool and you can feel the water like flowing around in there. So you're like, oh yeah, it kind of feels like something's happening. But until you do it, you don't know what it's meant to feel like. And he's coming in, he goes, have you released anything yet? Like, I'm just going to turn the tap back on. And I was like, well, I don't know. And he goes, well, you're going to start feeling really uncomfortable if you don't.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, he leaves.
And you're
pushed hard.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what it's meant to feel like.
Well, it's just like that feeling when you need to go to the bathroom. So he just said whenever you feel that, don't tense and just like let it do its thing. And then I wasn't even trying. Like I wasn't even pushing.
Yeah.
It was just happening.
It's wild, eh?
It's so wild.
Because you're also pushing out all the water. It's not just the waist.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it just comes in waves and you're like, whoa.
Yeah. You do get the cramping.
Yeah. Whereas the first one, she was with me the whole time, but not as much would come out because it's they're just the size of the tube, so it's just vacuuming it up. It had water still, but it's just like vacuuming it all out. And she's like massaging your tummy the whole time, but you didn't make any like
sounds.
No.
Yeah, see, we both just want to get in, have the raw experience by ourselves, push, make all the sounds.
Yeah. And it goes for like an hour.
Get out of there. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All in all, it was a good experience. If you can get past
the insertion,
if you can get past that and just sit and just relax. He puts a heat pack on you too. That felt nice.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. You get past that and literally it's all a mind thing. Like if you're just chilled, breathing, not tensing up, you're going to get the best
benefits.
Yeah. Results.
Yeah.
So
I gave it a 9 out of 10. Because I feel like at first it's confronting and scary, but I knew that if I got it done, I would love having this like super tool up my sleeve.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if say I've got we've got a swim shoot or something in a few days and you haven't gone to the toilet, it's like, okay, worst comes to worst. I know I can go in, get a colonic, have a cleanse, feel a bit better. And then it also encourages you to really like strip back your nutrition because the first thing that you want to eat after it is
something
like,
healthy.
Micronutrient. Like
yeah, that's true. He did say to me too, if you've never had one before, you like meant to do, I think 3 in a row. And then he said to me, you don't need to come back. Like it's not something you just keep doing.
Yeah.
He's like, but what I would recommend is either coming before you go like on a big trip, like before you go overseas or just when you get back as well. Because then you just cleanse all the because overseas you do get parasites and stuff like that. Or you're eating different foods. So I'm definitely going to do that next time I do like a really big trip.
Yeah. Even just coming back from Bali and people saying, oh, you should get checked for this, that and whatever. It's just something to add to the list and it's not scary once you do it.
Yeah.
But I think it is a really good point to make that it's not something that you rely on or consistently do. And it's also not a weight loss thing.
Yeah, it's not you just go because you think you're going to be thin or lean after. It's the feeling you get. Yeah. Like you do feel less bloated and stuff, but it's like you're not like, oh, instantly.
Yeah, you're not like, I'm ready for a meal.
Yeah. But yeah, so we would recommend that one.
Yeah, so I would recommend that.
Okay.
Next up.
Microdermabrasion.
All right, you want to just chuck your rating down?
Micro. It's hard because it's like 10 out of 10. Is that like a...
That's just all round. Hardly painful.
Yeah.
The results are good. The price of it's good. Yeah, like 10 out of 10 is like, I don't really have an example.
Okay,
I've got mine. Mine's so ugly, I'm doing it again.
We just keep drawing the same number. All right.
That'll do. 3, 2, 1. A 9?
Yeah.
Should I put a 6?
Did you? Why?
Well, because... Okay, let me tell you.
You don't like the feeling?
No, the first time I was ever introduced to a microdermabrasion is when I had acne, like cystic acne.
Oh.
My skin barrier was fully stripped back and it was the first time I'd ever stepped foot in a skin clinic.
Yeah.
And she was like, right, we're going to get you a package of 8 micros
Oh.
and this is what we're going to do. And not going to lie, like I think it did help, but also it could have been the combination of finally using, you know, proper skincare and, you know, adjusting my regime. Like it could have just been a combination of the micros and doing the right things.
Yeah.
But there were times where I would find I'd have like scrape marks on my face from the diamond head that runs over your skin, and sometimes like they would like push really hard.
Really?
And I just feel like based on everything that I've had since,
Yeah.
it's
It's not something you would
ever do again.
Oh, okay.
No, I would never do it again.
Really?
There's other vacuum
Yeah.
things.
To be fair, yeah, I get what you mean, but and I guess with yours, if you have like
Acne.
yeah, that is not something
Yeah.
that you're really meant to like. It wouldn't feel great.
But like it was such a thing for it to be recommended, and I don't know what people are getting recommended now when they step foot and they're like, help me, this is where I'm at, help me. I don't know if they're still recommending that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like the ones, it's like a hydrodermabrasion.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I think there's different types of them.
I prefer those because you're getting like it's like the mist or something is on you and you're getting more of that. And because I've always had, like my nose is, sometimes it can get quite rough, like congested on the outside. So I find the results after a micro is always good for my skin.
Yeah. But the hydro ones, again,
yeah,
that's a different sort of balance and like a cycle of putting things on your skin. Yeah. Well, that makes sense for the difference in our rating.
Yeah.
I don't think that I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I think it's definitely a whatever your beautician is that what you would call? I always get stuck on this. Beautician.
No, not therapist.
Skin therapist.
Yeah, skin. If you go to one particular lady, she usually knows, you know, if you've been consistently going to her, she'll know what the best, how, like when to space it out. I guess a hydrodermabrasion for me is like once a year. Like I wouldn't do that consistently every month or every second month. Even
though we're saying we would or wouldn't recommend things, like you guys make sure you listen to the professionals. This is just based on
our
where
experience.
we're at,
and what we've done,
what's worked for us and what we would be.
But everyone's skin is so different, so
different.
Listen
to the professionals.
Oh my god, I actually have to tell this story. So I one of my best friends, Claudia, I got her this facial voucher.
Did she been to the place that you got it for her?
No, it's just where I was going at the time. So I got her that, and she went, and I just said, oh, this is what I get, like get the same thing, you know, I love whatever. And she went and she broke, like she had an allergic reaction.
No.
She broke out and it went red, like it was all bumpy, all red for like 2 weeks.
No way.
And I was like, I am so sorry.
What were you getting at the time?
I think it was like just the hydrodermabrasion, like just a normal like enzyme thing.
Yeah.
Which can be quite tingly.
Yeah. But still, they shouldn't be.
But they should be. Everyone's skin's different. Like they should have said. And obviously, she's just gone in and been like, here, and it was like a full rash for ages, and I felt so bad. And you know, you have to be careful getting someone, you know,
vouchers.
Yeah, because
but
everyone's skin is so different.
The clinic should have curated that to be more suitable for her skin.
That's true.
Oh,
I felt so bad. Yeah, I was like,
it's not your fault though.
Thanks.
She's like, I'm never going back.
I actually never went back there after that.
The first time I went to like the bougiest clinic, I had this like hour-long thing, and I always think my skin, since it's been good and it's been quite good for a few years now, it's never really needed that much. It's always just a really good cleanser and a moisturizer, and that's usually what works the best.
Yeah, I do the same.
And I'm like, how many different things can you do to me in an hour? Like, and you're putting on all these different products like, I just always would think it can't be beneficial. Like I feel like you're filling time
Yeah.
to make
You're
the
just adding
experience.
some stuff on.
Yeah. So
Did you go through the whole phase of like having all these different
products?
Yeah. Like serum, all these different serums, exfoliators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Fuck. It's so I'm like, give me and it's not simple.
Yeah.
A nice eye cream maybe. Like I love that. But cleanser, sunscreen.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. But before you know, you're such a sponge for all of these, experiences and ads and
yeah, that's true.
And you put your trust in these professionals and they say, oh, you need an 8-step regime for the morning and then 10 for the evening.
No.
Next on the list, right? Skin needling. This is a recent experience for me. I actually spoke to B before I went and had it, and she's like, "Oh, I've done that." I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, I haven't done it in a while.
Okay, out of 10.
Out of 10. All right. 7.
Jinx. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Did you like it?
I liked it, but for my skin, it's not something I notice like a drastic change. I do it like maybe once a year.
Yeah. I think after my experience, it feels like cool, super tool to have to add in once a year is probably as consistent as I would be as well. The pain side of things, it was like I'm quite good with pain, I feel. Yeah. And obviously skin needling, it sounds scary. And also I think that my lady always exaggerates so that I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Like she's been doing it for all my treatments and I'm like, I'm sweet.
Yeah.
But the forehead was painful. It just felt like someone going over your sunburn. Do you feel like that? I
found it a little bit, but mine was like under my eyes.
Really?
Yeah. Because there's your skin under here, there's less of it and it fucking, I don't know if it's the thought of it more so, like, because it's quick.
Yeah, it's very quick.
But I'm like, ooh.
So all in all, skin needling, it is probably, what would you say, like a 7 out of 10 painful?
Depending on the areas. Like it's all, it's not, I don't know, some people's thresholds are so different.
So different, yeah. Like I wouldn't be scared to have it done again. Like I'd be like, yeah, I know it's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's over so quickly.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you have like a little hot, burny sensation for a short time.
Yeah.
Would you recommend?
I'd recommend like again once a year, break up between like your normal facials.
It definitely falls in more of that like advanced category.
Yeah.
Cool. Moving on.
I'm moving on.
I'm
going to jams.
All right. This is a nice, quick, easy one. It's usually added onto an end of some sort of facial.
Yeah.
LED lights.
Therapy.
They usually pick. There's like an antibacterial one that's different color. There's a inflammation one, a collagen one.
Is there?
Yeah, the different lights mean different things.
Oh.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's rate it first.
What do you wonder?
I wondered just what one I use because I have the one at home.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what that one is.
Is it red?
It's like, it's like a reddy. Yeah, it's red. What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Mine's the same. I'm not sure of that one.
Okay.
Out of 10. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I've revealed.
A 4?
Can you reveal it?
What? Mine's a 10.
Oh, really?
I love it.
I love it.
I have been loving my little mask. I feel like you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, okay. Let me just tell you why.
Okay, yeah, tell me. I'd love to hear. I'm like coming at you.
I just think it's hard to see. It's hard to know what results you're getting from it. Like it's got to be a lot of like trust in the process and like okay, it's good for slowing you down. It's good for at-home self-care. That's something that you can do. But I just feel like it's hard to know if it's giving you results or not.
Yeah, but I think with with that, it's like it's not like an instant thing that you're going to see. It's more like going to in the sauna. Like it's a longevity, you know?
Yeah, see, maybe we haven't committed to it enough to like.
Yeah. It's something you can always do, add it on to every single thing, like procedure you're getting done or facial you're getting done. You can't really go wrong. And just like jumping in a sauna once a week or once a fortnight, whatever.
Yeah, but even still, like in a sauna, you're sweating out. You feel like productive, and it's like more instant gratification. Whereas this LED, it's like, wait, you know what's
10 minutes.
You know what's making it good?
What?
A head massage.
Yes.
When they do it in the clinics, you get a head massage. That's when I'm like, yeah, I don't care if it works or not.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
You read the next one.
Laser Genesis. I actually haven't had this one done. You have, but
this is going to just be a quick one.
Yeah.
I think it's quite expensive for the results. Like your skin kind of feels like hydrated and plump afterwards and a little bit warm. But
is it just when they like zap, like
it's like in sections. Yeah, they just go.
Oh, okay. They do what?
And it feels kind of warm. It takes a little bit of time. I'm not against it, and I think it's something nice to do if you get recommended to do it.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I've had better results with less treatments.
Yep.
So I'm going to say maybe a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10. That seems fair.
I'm not raving about it.
Okay. So I don't need to rush to go get it.
You would probably enjoy it, especially
because I like the LED.
But just do it for the vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Last one on this one, and B also hasn't experienced this, but I wanted to add it in because it's what I'm currently doing. It is the Limelight IPL, and it's for like pigmentation, rosacea. I might ask ChatGPT for a breakdown of this one, but I've gone to do it to sort of seal off the red vessels, like the blood vessels that are really close to the surface in my cheeks, to like calm down the rosacea, and all of my sun damage and pigmentation has fallen off.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at you the last week when I saw you. It was so dark.
Yeah.
Remember your beauty freckles? Sorry. Yeah. They were so dark. Yeah. And now they're gone.
Yeah. So they call it miloing, and it's like this laser procedure that kind of zaps them all, and then over 10 days they come out darker and then they flake off.
That's wild.
Yeah. I've only had one treatment. I'm going to have I'm going to have at least 3.
My
she said.
But you're doing it more for just the redness rosacea. And like is it like broken capillaries sort of? Or,
yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way you can describe it. But I do find that when I feel like I'm flushed, I don't look half as flushed. So I'm so excited about the other 2.
Yeah.
Like instant results.
Wild.
It didn't hurt really at all. It was kind of like a little zap, but so quickly. Well, there was something else I was going to say about it. Oh yeah, she was like, is there any freckles that you want to keep? Because as soon as we do this, they're all gone.
Wow. Would they ever come back?
I don't know. Once you do have the recommended amount, I think you only do it like once a year for like maintenance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Because one of the other girls sent her photos too, and the results was like insane. So what would you rate it?
10 out of 10.
Oh, shit.
My first tenner.
Mine's the LED therapy. 10 out of 10 for that. Yours is actual like good result.
Mine's like life-changing stuff.
Fuck.
Into the next category. This is I feel like it's still a controversial one.
Injectables. What have you actually had done?
Botox?
Yeah.
Lip filler.
Yeah, and the same.
That's it.
Have you ever had any in like your, like to lift your eyes or anything?
They do, when I get my forehead done, they do the eyebrow lift.
Oh, okay.
So if I squint, they stay up.
Yeah.
I think. I can't frown it for the life of me right now.
Oh my God, yours isn't moving. I need to get mine done.
Yeah, well, that's good. All right, let's rate it and then get into it.
Get into it.
We're talking about Botox, aren't we?
Let's just rate both. I feel like they're pretty
Under the same umbrella-ish. Not really, because I went and got Botox as a preventative thing. Like I wanted to like reduce the movement before the lines were created rather than lip filler. You're adding something, you're not do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, well, let's do separately.
3, 2, 1. Double digits. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, it does what they say it's meant to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't really hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of does.
I don't reckon it hurts. And it's over so quick. And when you go, like for me, when I go to somewhere like a really good person, I only need it once a year. And that's it.
That's amazing.
Like my skin can hold it, but no, I need it.
Everyone's so different with it too.
So though. Weird.
Some people metabolize it different. You can also get different product, like different sort of.
Yeah, I don't even know what the difference.
Yeah.
And what I get.
I think obviously there's beauty in the natural fine lines that you get.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. For me, I did it. It was mainly because every time I was driving, I was frowning so much and I almost was getting headaches frowning, and then I'd see a line start to form.
Yeah, it'd be like indented. And in your makeup, did you ever notice that?
Yeah.
Like when you're doing your makeup, or if I would do like my
mascara.
And then
your forehead
yeah. And it would go like that, and then all your makeup gets in like the line.
Yeah. And do you know what else I enjoy? It actually like teaches you out of the habit of frowning. And like over expressing and stuff. And
yeah.
Again, there's a beauty in that.
And I've noticed because with acting, like you still need to have the natural expression.
Yeah.
Like you can't have too much, because obviously when you they'll be like, is she sad? Is she angry?
Is she constipated?
So I need to still have movement in it.
You can always like rely on your beautician.
Yes.
Your injector.
Yes.
To say, look, this is what I still want to be able to do. And they're usually pretty good at allocating the right dose and everything.
Yeah. Lips.
Lip filler. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I almost went 8.
I did an 8.
I did a 9. I would say 9 because I have like the sort of evolution of my lips. Like I do 500,000 a year.
Yeah, same as me.
So I feel like it has made me a lot more, like I do like my lips. I like the shape. I couldn't get that out.
It has made me harder.
Yeah. And more confident with my lips. But yeah, I mean, I'd recommend it if it's something you really want to do. The pain doesn't really hurt. Like I don't really get.
I think your pain threshold is maybe even a level up from mine, because I know that it hurts.
Oh.
I can deal with it, but sometimes it can hurt like a bitch.
Yeah.
And some people cannot deal with it.
Maybe at the top, like that little sensitive, your Cupid's bow.
Yeah.
It can hurt.
I gave it an 8 only because of the risk involved. Every time you go, like if you're being realistic about it, there is such a risk in like your vessels being blocked, and you can get like an occlusion or something. And
oh my gosh, I don't even think about all that.
Every time you have to think, what's the worst that can happen? And there is like the risk of the nerve getting blocked or something, or the blood vessel getting blocked, and then your lip dies.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, I've literally had a friend go through the whole thing, like emergency dissolving. Yeah, it was terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
So there's that, and then there's also like over time it does move and migrate. Everyone's different. So there's also that element that's keeping it from getting up to the top range for me.
Yeah.
Then the pain as well, but it's still sitting in that higher rating because aesthetically, like like you said, it makes you feel more confident and even like sometimes more feminine. And
and again, for me, everything is like moderation. Like I didn't want like a instant difference. So I think 500,000, and again, each to their own, whatever you guys want to do, but 500,000 a year is
subtle.
Yeah, subtle. It keeps it looking all juicy.
But then again, like some people can they can take a meal and it gives a similar result.
Yeah,
Or
that's
people
true.
swell up heaps and then it like calms down a lot. Like
Yeah.
every case is different.
So different.
But like, don't feel like you need to rush into doing a meal. 0.25. Like I've even
Really?
been offered to do that
yeah.
just because I was umming and ahhing. So you know that you're in the right hands if someone's going, let's not overdo it. Let's always have the opportunity to add because we can't really subtract.
The ones that are saying chuck in 2 mil, do not listen to them. Do not.
You got to run.
That's $1 million each lip.
Yeah, that's, oh my
gosh. Yeah, nah.
All right, we're on to the, what would you call this? The maintenance, beauty maintenance section.
These are, not invasive, but the first one fucking hurts. Brazilian wax and underarm. Have you ever had it?
I've never had a wax. Someone's waxed something. Oh.
Someone's waxed something.
I've had wax on my eyebrows.
Yeah.
But that's different.
Oh my God. So before the laser hair removal
was a thing.
Yeah, I went and got fucking Brazilian wax, but so the way she did it was, it's not with a strip or anything. It's she would use the same wax like in her hand and like just pull. Then she would like turn it and then pull. So the wax is just getting
my face,
getting all the hair. But then I don't know. She was like
doing.
Yeah, she was really good and really thorough. But fuck, it hurt, and you would have to let it grow because you need hair.
Oh my God.
But you need to wait like 4 weeks or something. But then it would obviously thin your follicles and stuff.
Yeah.
But the pain.
It's no good.
No, I would not ever do that again. Like it fucking hurt. And especially inside, you're like.
Flaps.
Yeah. Yes. Never again.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Laser
hair removal. I feel like this is elite.
Yeah, this is a must. There are places that are so affordable. Like you can buy packs of like 6 or 7, or it's even a good present. Like I would get this for like a friend,
Yeah.
If you know that that's where she goes, then you can just top it up.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Because people do have this idea that you go and get laser hair removal, 6 to 8 times and then you never have to get it again. It actually, the more you get it, the bigger the time in between each session gets, and then eventually get to a point where it's, maybe 1 or 2 a year. I mean, I personally have not got to that point. It's always about like 3 months has been like the max.
Yeah.
But still 3 months. And no ingrowns, no shaving.
So good.
Like someone goes, oh, let's go for a fucking skinny dip. You're like, you don't even have to think
to worry about it.
Am I prepared? Because you are.
Yeah.
3 months ago.
You're always prepared.
So let's give our rating on the old laser hair removal.
Yeah. All right. I feel like we're going to have the same for this.
3, 2, 1. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah.
Honestly, guys, if you are sitting at home thinking, oh, I just can't, I'm too scared. Like once you're in a professional setting where the people doing it are exposed to this service all the time.
All day, every day.
It is so chill.
Yeah.
Like, I can't emphasize it enough because every time I've wigged out about anything I have to go and do, like what I've thought up in my head has always been way worse than the actual experience.
And just know that even though you're literally laying there pretty much naked, they are not looking at you. They do not care. They're seeing fucking 100 girls a day. Like they do not inspect you.
It's literally like them looking at your elbow.
Yeah, they don't care.
They're like, bop. And they're like, oh, your hair growth looks like it's like, it's at a good stage. I'm like, really? Yeah. Thanks.
Now turn over.
Hold your cheeks. You just do it too.
Yeah.
It's not like.
And it's over so quick. Like how quick. It's like,
yeah.
Done.
So please let this be your sign.
Yeah, go do it.
Okay, we are moving on to
lash lift and tint, brows, all that sort of stuff. Lamination.
Oh, lamination.
Lamination.
I haven't had that word in a while.
Have you had that before?
Yeah, I used to get them all the time. Let's do this one quickly because it's pretty straightforward.
No pain, all gain.
All gain.
But again, you don't need to do it that much.
3, 2, 1. Ooh, 9
I
and
did a
10.
I just do my own now.
What's a flex?
You should see me though.
No, I do think it's something that makes you just feel a little bit fresh.
Oh, shit.
My lash lift is like a conditioning treatment as well.
Oh,
So
cool.
lengthening and conditioning. And every time I get it, my lashes are longer. And it kind of like gives them a nice growth path, if that makes sense. So they're not like going all skew-if and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. I have had one where they curled it. They like
Too
lifted
much?
it way too much.
Like back into your eyelid.
Yes.
I think I saw you.
Yes.
I was like, oh, you got a lash lift.
I'm like, oh, that's being polite. They fucking curled so much. I remember because I was away in Europe and your sister's and she's like, they curled it a little bit. I'm like, yes, I know. Shut up. But that was the only time.
Highly recommend that.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't had this one, so this is a you.
This is all me. This is the infamous lip tattoo. I constantly get asked about this. And
You
I think
do.
I was like, I don't think many people were doing it when I got it done.
I was going to say, now it's pretty common.
Yeah. But it is like, it is one of those strange things where it's like a tattoo on your lips.
I
like,
know.
what? And I had never had a tattoo prior to getting it done. So
Yeah, right.
I really was just throwing myself in the deep end.
Were you doing it for the color or the whole thing? Like the shape constantly, like the color constantly being there, or what sort of drew you to doing that?
I was on a shoot and it was like my worst nightmare when makeup artists would be like, oh, they just want gloss today. I'm like, woman, I'm going to look sick. Because I had no pigmentation in my lips naturally. Like they would always have like this purpley, like sort of pale tinge to them. So I always loved a lip liner just to, you know, make myself look more alive.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so when this like treatment came up, I was like, now I'm like, if you want to put gloss on me,
I'm
go
ready.
for it. Yeah. Go for it. So that was the biggest thing that I was trying to improve was just the color of my lips. I think I've had it done 5 years ago now.
Really?
And I've had one touch up 3 years in. When
5
she first
years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
And honestly, like
okay, that makes 2020, yeah.
I could not imagine life without it. Like I know it's dramatic, but it just having color in your lips constantly, and she's just done such an amazing job. Like she is so good. Annalise at the Cosmetic Lounge, I'm sharing her like confidently because she's just amazing. But you go in, you have the shade that you want. Like you can take in your favorite lip liner that you feel is most suited to your skin tone.
Oh my God.
She'll match the pigment. Like you put like swatches on your chin to compare it to your complexion and all of that. And the pain is like nothing at all. The needle is like so quiet and the results are amazing. They flake off after like 3 days and then you're sweet.
Wow. And you've had it touched up once?
Once. Yeah.
So is it usually every 3 years after or just whenever you sort of want to?
I think it's like Botox. Like everyone reacts differently. I had my mum come with me and the first time she got it done, it flaked off and she was like, oh, like a lot of the color is gone. And like once it peels off, it does fade a bit and then it naturally comes back.
Yeah.
But for me, it flaked off and it was like bright red. I was like, oh shit. But I held on to it so well that I only needed that one touch up.
Yeah, wow.
It does help with like defining the border of your lips and everything.
Yeah.
And that can be a good reason why people consider it as well. But yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I will give that 11 out of 10.
Oh, she highly recommends that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
All right, this next one I can't relate to. So,
what is it?
tattoo removal.
Oh, this old chestnut had a love-hate relationship to this.
Literally. Let's not talk about the reason you're getting it done. Let's just talk about the
Well, you know, I've done it
procedure.
twice. Like, I've made a mistake twice. I've learned now, but yeah. Look, honestly, the pain is worth it. knowing it's going to be gone.
That's a great summary.
Yeah. So I don't even feel the pain anymore.
But is it painful?
Yes.
Like more painful than what?
Than getting the tattoo.
How can you share for those who haven't had tattoos?
I'm trying to think of the pain.
Is it a quick pain? Or
Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, laser tattoo removal. I feel like a lot of places now, they put the cold air on it first. So that does help a lot to numb the skin. But yeah, I'd be lying to say if I said it didn't hurt. Like it fucking hurts. And it's like I can't even describe. It's like rubber band. It's like a hot fucking, yeah, you're just getting, it's not nice, but it's over very, very quick.
So would you say it's like barbed wire getting like whipped onto your skin?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And it's hot too?
It's hot, yeah.
Shit.
And they go over it like a few times. And obviously if the tattoo's quite dark and it's quite like they've put it very deep into your skin, it fucking, it kills so much more. But again, it's over quickly, and the results, you're going to get the results. And the longer you wait between sessions, the better the results. So if there is a tattoo that you want to get rid of,
go for it.
Just get it done. And it's affordable. I think I pay like $50 or something.
And it works. Great. So would you like to rate that?
Again, with the pain, I mean, I would go 10 out of 10 because I just want it gone, just for the reason of like, it's going to be gone. So it's worth it. The pain is worth it. So 10. And I kind of like the pain after a while.
You're like, I deserve it after the mistake of getting
That's
it.
what I mean. Each time it's like, I get it. Like, okay, I've learnt.
Yeah.
So
never do it again. Bang.
Yeah. The lesson each time is worth it.
All right. On to our last segment of the app. Yes. We are going to do our due diligence. Do you know what that means?
I can't pronounce due diligence. Is it? Due diligence.
Yeah. Perfect. We're going to do that and encourage you guys to do a few confronting, sort of scary appointments that we all should be doing.
First one being skin checks.
Yes.
Which I was saying to Olivia before that, I need to be more consistent with my skin checks. Would you say once a year is like a good...
Once a year?
Depending, I guess.
Well, to be honest, like when you go, they kind of give you a suitable time bracket based on you. For me, I have to go every 6 months because I have so many freckles and moles.
Yeah.
But I also have olive skin, and they say that
olive
that's sort of like a barrier.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or like I don't really know, but they said every 6 months just to be safe. But my sister has way less freckles and moles, and she doesn't have to go for like 3 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say if you haven't gone in 3 years, then go, and then once a year, just for your own peace of mind is probably good. And also for the exposure therapy of like just going and like going, oh, it's not actually that bad.
Yeah.
A lot of bulk bill places do it as well. And once again, when you're in the face of a professional, they make you feel so comfortable. You lay there in your bikini, your DTs, whatever you want to lay there in.
Yeah.
And they just small talk, go over.
And they just go over every single one.
Yep. Yeah. And then if they go, oh, everything looks good, let's keep an eye on that one. Come back in this time. And it is that simple.
Yeah. And then, you walk out knowing I've done that. That's like a tick.
So productive, the feeling.
Yeah.
When you tick off those.
Something for your health.
Health checks.
Yeah.
The next one
is
the good old pap smear.
Pap smear. Yeah.
This was so scary for me to do the first time. But I went and I was like, oh, it's kind of almost fun.
Dude, again, I'm like, I feel
weird about
it. Or I don't feel the pain. Like it doesn't hurt.
No, at all. And it's so quick too.
Yeah.
Like if you have to just kind of like your brain has to be in a point where you're like, I want to be the best, healthiest version of myself.
Yeah.
I want to look after myself. We only live once.
Yeah.
Like just go and do it. Plus, you learn so much stuff. It's so fun to sit there, be one-on-one with the doctor and just be a sponge to all the stuff that they're telling you.
Literally. And again, they're not like, I mean, I get it could be, confronting, like you don't have your like pants on, you're sitting there with some random you could have just met if it's not your, regular doctor. But they're not looking, they don't care. They're there to just do their job and make you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's done in fucking 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like it's over.
No time at all.
Yeah.
And you can also...
It's a mental, like you said, it's a mental thing. If you're more relaxed, it's not going to hurt as much because you're just, not tense.
Yeah. And don't ever feel embarrassed or ashamed to like call the doctors and say, can I please have a female?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Can I change my appointment because I'm on my period? Like, don't ever be worried about like making the appointment exactly what you want it to be.
Yeah.
And just it's really not bad. And we all owe it to ourselves to
do it.
Be adults and just
get it done.
Ourselves. I think it's once every 5 years too.
Yeah.
So once you're done, you're fucking
cheering,
laughing. To wrap up the app, we are going to do a rapid run through of the weirdest
some fucked procedures
and just say, would we try or not?
Oh my gosh. All right. Hit me. Hit me.
All right. A snail facial. Live snails crawl on your face, leaving behind a trail of mucus that's supposedly great for hydration and anti-aging.
That's fucked. That's a big no for me.
Like, how big
that is not
snails?
A thing.
How big are the snails, firstly?
Slugs, fat slugs on your face, bro.
And like
the mucus,
they move slow too. So how long are you laying there? Like,
but where do they keep these snails? Like, what do they do? True. Those poor things.
That's disgusting.
They just keep them locked up and then whip them out.
I reckon they would stink too.
Yeah,
and then what? Do they just mush it into your skin?
It's a no for me.
I don't think I would try it.
Fuck no.
All right, next one. The nickname is geisha facial, which is also known as bird poop facial.
Yuck.
A Japanese...
I love how the geisha facial sounds like quite nice.
Yeah.
And then
like rose infused gel masks or something.
When that's how they get you in.
Yeah.
Then they get a bird to shit on your face.
Oh my god. A Japanese beauty treatment that uses powdered nightingale droppings mixed with rice bran to brighten and exfoliate the skin. Apparently, geishas and kabuki actors swore by it. Am I saying geishas right?
Yeah.
Geishas?
I mean, when you think about it, they all have really beautiful skin. Like all Japanese women are stunning. Like their skin is beautiful.
Glassy.
Maybe they're onto something. I bring over a nightingale. I'm like, shit on your face.
Oh, we're just sitting there with a bowl under its ass waiting to collect the droppings. Okay, next one.
Leech therapy. Some people use medical leeches to detoxify the blood and improve circulation. Even celebrities like Demi Moore have tried it. Speaking of Demi Moore, have you seen her new movie? If you have, do not watch it.
The Substance.
Do not
I've heard
watch it. So bad.
Like scary bad or badly made?
Just fucking bad. Like me and mum were like, let's watch it. The start was good and then I can't even explain like how stupid it is. Yeah, it gets just fucking ridiculous. Like I hate movies that are... Okay.
Well, I'm just
go watch
now.
it.
Go. Shooing you with your hand. Off you go.
Off you go now.
I will.
No, watch it and report back, but it is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Anyway.
Okay. Well, you've got me curious. And not that I don't believe you, but... All right. Last one.
And she won a fucking award for that. I mean, she was great. Her acting was really good. But anyway, yeah. Clearly not over it.
Yeah. That one affected you deeply.
Wasted 3 hours of my life.
Okay. The last one. Placenta facials. Now, I'm not shocked by the name of this because I know that the placenta has so many benefits.
People eat it.
Yeah.
Yep.
People eat it. So it says made from... Oh, here we go. Here's a spanner in the works.
Oh, shit.
Made from sheep or human placenta. Sheep placenta.
Oh.
These
What?
facials are said to boost collagen and hydrate the skin. Would you ever try it?
Nah. I'm good. Like,
There's too many other things
things
on
for
offer.
collagen and all this stuff they say, like, yeah, we don't need to do the placenta.
To be honest, I think all of them are. I'm not really inclined,
Yeah.
sadly.
Maybe one day we get something done
Just for it.
just for the pod and film it.
Yeah.
And then
You know what, guys?
a live stream.
If you're listening, can you actually send us in which one you want us to try?
Something that's obviously local, like we can actually get done here.
Yeah. I mean, we could
Oz.
find a nightingale.
Like, yeah. If there's anything, we would actually do that for shits and gigs.
Yeah. Dare us.
Double dare us and we'll do it.
Another episode where we're just living and letting things be. I'm currently doing circles with my whiteboard eraser, just reflecting on how that episode went. Our cameras didn't shut off after half an hour. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Why we prepare ourselves for a full Formula One equipment switch up and it's not even happening this time?
Maybe we haven't spoken for that long.
Certainly over half an hour.
Certainly over half an
Yeah. We were bloody talking about colonics for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's so true. Thanks for letting us fucking go through a bit of a rant and hope you got whatever you wanted out of that.
Everyone's got like this 28 step maintenance routine now with everything on the list. We're getting crazy.
Yeah, we're getting crazy. All right.
See ya.
Bye.